Hello, and thank you for viewing this webinar on renewing the Child Development Associate Credential. This webinar will provide an overview of the CDA, when to renew it, the steps and requirements to renew, and also how to apply for CDA Awards. The Child Development Associate Credential is administered by the Council for Professional Recognition in Washington, D.C. It is the most widely recognized credential in early childhood education and is a stepping stone on the path of career advancement. The CDA is based on competency standards for early childhood educators. CDA recipients have the knowledge of how to put these standards into practice and an understanding of how the standards help children move between developmental stages. The CDA is recognized in all 50 states, and by earning the CDA, you will be assistant teacher qualified and nearly lead teacher qualified in child care centers licensed by the Minnesota Department of Human Services. A CDA credential is valid for 3 years from the award date. Follow the Council for Professional Recognition's process to renew your preschool, infant, toddler, family child care, or home visitor child development associate. Your CDA credential must be renewed before it expires. If it expires, you will need to reapply as a new candidate. Give yourself plenty of time to prepare your documents and complete the application and payment. You can submit your renewal application 6 months before the expiration. You may only renew in the setting of your initial CDA. All requirements must be met in that setting regardless of where you are currently employed. To get ready to apply for your renewal, use the Council's free CDA Renewal Procedures Guide. Information in the guide will help you successfully prepare and complete the renewal process. The preschool, infant, toddler, and family childcare settings are all covered in the guide. You will also want to download the Information for Early Childhood Education Reviewer booklet to help your ECE Reviewer correctly fill out the required information for your renewal application. If you would like a printed copy of the guide, you may call the Council's customer support team at 1-800-424-4310 to have one mailed to you. Customers are responsible for the cost of shipping the guide. To renew your CDA, you must continue ongoing professional development. You'll need to obtain either 4.5 CEUs, a 3-credit-hour college course, or 45 clock hours of training. The training must be specific to the credential type you've earned. You'll need to have completed it after the issue date of the credential being renewed. Training given by individual consultants, individual trainers, or taken at conferences is not accepted. It must be earned through a training agency or higher education institute. The Council will not accept any duplicate courses or courses you've taken to earn your initial or any previous renewal. You'll also need to show proof of being a member of an early childhood education professional organization. This membership must be current at the time of application. You'll need to select an early childhood professional to review and verify your training and membership documentation. They serve in the role of verifier. Please note that training and membership documentation will no longer be submitted to or accepted by the Council. You must obtain in-person or blended courses in first aid and infant and child pediatric CPR. Training provided by individual consultants is not accepted, and your certification must be current at the time of your application. The Council will review proof of your current CPR and first aid. Refer to their guide for examples of acceptable documentation. To apply for CDA renewal, you must continue working with children. The requirements are to complete 80 hours of experience. The experience must be specific to your credential type and completed within 1 year of submitting your application. You'll need to select an ECE Reviewer to verify your 80 hours of work experience and complete a recommendation based on your work with children. The recommendation must be based on the 80 hours of work experience specific to your credential type. If you are planning to renew your CDA in the near future, Start seeking out an ECE reviewer now, as it can sometimes be a challenge to find the right person to serve in this role. To act as the ECE reviewer, one must meet the Council's eligibility and experience requirements as outlined in the ECE Reviewer Guide linked on this slide. They may not serve as ECE reviewer if there is any conflict of interest as described by the Council. ECE reviewers submit the recommendation of the candidate's work experience as part of the application process. The steps to renew your CDA are outlined here. Number 1, gather required documentation. Detailed instructions and forms are provided in the CDA Renewal Procedures Guide. Number 2, watch the free Your Council Renewal Tutorials series. These short tutorials walk you through the online application process. And number 3, apply for your CDA renewal. Once you meet all requirements, you are ready to fill out and submit your CDA renewal application. To apply online, the fee is $125. To apply by mail, the fee is $150. Remember, you may submit your CDA renewal application as early as 6 months prior to your CDA credential expiration date. The Council highly recommends applying online. You'll be able to upload your documents directly into your online application, submit payment electronically, and track your progress. Upon receipt of your application, full payment, and supporting documents, Council staff will review the materials to make a credentialing decision. If the materials are incomplete or do not meet requirements, the Council will notify you, and you will be given the opportunity to resolve the problem within a specified time period. CDA Awards can help to pay for the required training, application, and renewal of the Child Development Associate Credential. Applications are accepted to our office at any time, and awards are distributed on a quarterly basis. If you haven't received CDA Awards for a renewal in the past, definitely take advantage of this opportunity. There are 2 types of awards, reimbursements and scholarships. The CDA Application Fee Scholarship is for anyone who has not yet applied to the Council for professional recognition for their initial CDA or renewal. The award is paid directly to the Council to cover a portion of the application fee. You may apply for a CDA application and training reimbursement after you have received your CDA certificate. The CDA application fee and training reimbursement is for anyone who has received a new CDA certificate within 1 year of the first day of the application round. Reimbursement is paid directly to the awardee. The portion of the application fee paid by the awardee will be reimbursed. Training costs are reimbursed at the rate of $5 per hour, up to a maximum of $600 for an initial CDA and $225 for a renewal. Training that is more than 5 years old cannot be reimbursed, and applicants are limited to receiving funding for 1 initial and 1 renewal CDA. Applicants must hold a current Develop individual membership and complete all training requirements set by the Council for professional recognition. The training required for CDA must appear as verified on the Develop Learning Record under the Approved Training section. Check out our website and the frequently asked questions for more information. We also have a recorded informational webinar on CDA Awards on our website. This infographic is from the Council, and it details the different requirements needed to renew your CDA. Please take a look at it and send an email to either myself or to the Council with any questions.